Hello everybody, my name is Daniel Perez. Today, I'm gonna be showing you how to make major scales in 2 steps. So keep watching so you can learn more about it. This is the formula that you will be needing to make the scales. All the chromatic scale is divided in half tones. So from C to C sharp, there's a half a tone. From C sharp to D, there's another half a tone. And that's the same that if we start with C to D flat or D flat to D. But it's not the same if we start with E. E to F, there's a half a tone. So here's a question. C to E, how many tones are there? We start with C. So C to D, there's a tone. And D to E, there's another tone. So one tone plus another tone equals 2 tones. So C to E are equal at 2 tones. Now, how many tones are there from E to G? E to F, we find a half a tone. And F to G, we have a 1 tone. So E to G, there's 1 tone and a half. First, you have to write the music alphabet. So, with the note you start, you have to end with that note too. An example, if you start with C, you have to end with C. So, from C to D in the chromatic scale, there's a tone, and the formula wants us a tone. So, let's write it. Now, from D to E in the chromatic scale, there's a tone, and the formula wants us a tone. Now from E to F in the chromatic scale, there's a half a tone, and the formula wants us a half a tone, so it's correct. Now from F to G, the chromatic scale, there's a tone, and then the formula wants us a tone, so let's write a tone. Now from G to A, there's a tone in the chromatic scale. Now in the formula, there's a tone too, so we're gonna write a tone. From A to B in the chromatic scale, there's a tone, and the formula wants us a tone too. And then B to C, there's a half a tone according to the chromatic scale. And now we have converted this music alphabet into a C major scale. Now we're gonna make the D scale. For that, we're gonna apply the same formula. And we have to start with D and end with D in all the formulas. With the letter we start, we have to end. In some scales, we're gonna have to use alterations. We'll make the note to change. The alterations are sharps that will make a letter or a note to come forward a half a step. The other alteration is a flat. A flat will make you come back half a step. Here's an example. G flat will make G to come back a half a step. From D to E, we have a tone according to the chromatic scale, and the formula wants us a tone. From E to F, there's a half a tone according to the chromatic scale, and the formula wants us a tone. So, we have to use an alteration. The alteration that we can use is a sharp, because a sharp moves you a half a step forward. And now, there is a tone like the formula wants us to be. Now, from F sharp to G, according to the chromatic scale, there is a half a tone, and the formula wants us half a tone. Now, from G to A, there's a tone, and the formula wants us a tone. From A to B, there's a tone, and the formula wants us a tone. From B to C, there's a half step, so we're gonna need an alteration. The alteration will be a sharp, so we won't walk a half a step forward. Now we have a whole step. Now from C sharp to D, there's a half a step, and the formula wants us a half step. Now this music alphabet has converted into a D major scale. Now I'm gonna recommend you to pause the video and make the other scales. But before you pause it, I'm going to show you these examples. From F sharp G, there's a half a tone, but it wants us to be a tone. So to make it a tone, we have to add a sharp to G. So according to the chromatic scale, F sharp to G sharp, there's a tone. The other example is from C to D. C to D, there's a tone, but it wants us to be a half a tone. So we have to add a flat to make it come back a half a step. So we have to add D flat. So according to the chromatic scale, C to D flat, it's a half a tone. This is the end of the video. I wish you the best with the scales. I invite you to subscribe, to like this video, and share it with your friends. God bless you.